All right, good evening. At this time, I'll call to order the regularly scheduled committee meeting for the Village of Midlothian, Wednesday, February 18th, 2026, at 7 p.m. Roll call, please, when possible.
Trustee Burbett?
Here.
Trustee Crowley?
Here.
Trustee Hilly?
Here.
Trustee Judd?
Here.
Trustee Johnson?
Here.
Trustee Killily?
Here.
Mayor LaRue?
Here.
You have a quorum, sir.
Thank you, sir. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. At this time, I will open the floor to public comment. Is there any public comment tonight?
Good evening, everyone. I'd
Good
like to
evening.
submit for evidence, just one item of internet search of something that was reported on the news, investigated by the Attorney Generals of Florida. Arsenic was found in candy of like 20 of the top major candy producers. You didn't hear about this?
I did not. I watch a lot of Dateline.
Arsenic.
Not kidding.
Well, you're only as smart as the information you get, respectively.
True.
Okay. So, get Snickers, Hershey's, Twix. Okay. This is just one of the many listings reported. Okay. So, I suggested an investigation. You are the executive for the Village of Midlothian, okay? What they call commander-in-chief. Okay. I went with this information to Menards and Crestwood, doing my emergency shopping and other necessities, working my way to where the manager of the store. I showed him this information and, made a couple of suggestions, like, maybe you could post this, in the aisle, so the customer, maybe, you could, put your crime scene tape across the aisle, posting this for information so that people, your customers, they don't care about the customers. I made an analogy of, when there was a Tylenol scare, people were, when there's salmonella in food, something plastic in food and stuff, they recall, right? Manufacturers recall and pull the stuff off the shelves. The shelves are empty because they care about the customers, right? And their reputations, lawsuits and stuff. This manager of Menards that I've been shopping for over 30 years, evicted me from the store. He chased me out because, why? Because I went, he told me to leave, So I turn around and I'm walking, and there's a lady and her husband there. And I said, look, you probably have family, I'm just saying. And that's when he got real angry, because I approached another customer with what I told him. This is a legal matter. They don't care about the citizens of America. This is the entire country.
Okay, I'd be happy to look at it if you could.
And internet search, so that all the results you just internet search, arsenic in food and candy. It was candy. And you see all the listings you can investigate. But it began with the Attorney General in Florida where the investigation, and I saw it on the news from a report.
Okay. I wasn't joking. I had never heard this, so I was certainly reading.
Because here's one we just got.
Okay.
That's,
I'll look it over.
and respectfully, another issue that's been burning inside me, if I have another minute, throughout history, there's been train crashes. A real bad one in Ohio, Pennsylvania, or Pennsylvania. And then recently, nearby, right, on I-90 or something like that, or right around there. Because within earshot, of this here train track. And everybody knows that the trains occasionally fly by like at 50 miles an hour or something. So I hope and pray that the village of Midlothian has an emergency plan, you know, a backup system, you know, all of your records, all your files, all the, you know, the important stuff that you need, a backup office. Just in case something were to happen, you guys could fly out of here.
I know we have emergency plans in place for tragedies such as that. We would plan all our
I know,
partners around.
I know, but for you guys, this building, please.
Okay. Thank you. Something to think about. Thank you. Amy, did you come here to talk tonight, or?
No, sir.
Okay. Then I will close the floor to public comment, move on to trustee business, trustee Johnson.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to let everyone know that we finished our meetings for each of the departments for their FY '27 budgets. They went very, very well. Thank you very much to all the department heads for being very thoughtful in your budgets and working within what, you can't ask for $1 million for every line item. So I appreciate the fact that you took the time to think about what you need and also listen to what we had to say. So I really appreciate that. I appreciate Redmond, Director Redmond, for putting all this together. It's a lot of work, and I think in the end, we're gonna have a good budget for next year. We'll also meet in March for the Finance Committee meeting, and we'll go over it one more time. Some of the department heads have been given questions to answer about the budget. There's just a couple of things that we wanna clarify. We'll meet again in March, and then we hope to have the budget passed in April for the fiscal year to start on May 1st. And that's all I have.
Thank you, ma'am. Trustee Burbank.
Nothing this evening.
Sure, trustee Hilly.
Nothing this evening, sir.
Trustee Chen.
Nothing this evening.
Thank you, ma'am. Trustee Kilby.
Just to remind everybody that we are open on Wednesdays till 8 p.m. So if you have a water bill that's going to be due in the next couple days and not doing anything, there's no lines. We're waiting to serve you. And also, if you want to have anything to do with the building department, permits or so on and so forth, there's a representative that is here to talk to you and get the process started. So remember, Wednesdays, we're open till 8 p.m. and that's for the convenience of the residents. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Crowley.
Just a couple of things this evening, sir.
Don't stop saying that because I was making fun of it. Right?
Wow.
Now you're making me laugh. Just two things this evening, sir. First, I just want to let everybody know, we've been talking about our streetscaping program over on 147th Street in our downtown area. As we've been talking about it, this is our first step in creating a bigger plan for our commercial district. We're starting with our downtown area. We hope to expand. That's the architect that's handling that through TIF funds is Lakota. And we are also in the process of doing a traffic safety study with CMAP. It was a grant received from CMAP, and they are going through the village, all of our main streets and our side streets, and coming up with traffic safety options to make our streets safer. Both of those are having an open house. We decided to try to make it easy and do a combined open house. That open house will be March 2nd between 5 and 7 at the new police department at 14301 Pulaski. Chief Delaney is very excited about that. So we hope everybody can come out. We'll have some food, we'll have some raffles, but please come out, give your opinions, take a look at some of the ideas that we have, and it's really a great opportunity for everybody to be able to have a say on how we move things forward in our village. And the other thing, I sent an email to the board. Chief Delaney has finished interviews for the clerk position, and I sent everyone the information on the person that has been selected. I didn't get any feedback, so I'd like the approval for next week. If you could put that on the agenda for next week. Dan, can you send? Jackie.
Tracy.
Whatever. Couldn't think of her name.
Name tags?
I started to say deputy clerk, and then I started to say Jackie. It's been a long day. If you could send her the information so we could get it on the consent agenda for next week. And that's all I have this evening, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Attorney Trella, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. That's all I got.
Nothing, all right. I don't really have anything on my agenda, but I did want to make a notice to Ken and Dee Keeler for their long overdue retirement. They've done a lot for the community, the schools, all the programs in town and all the other towns around us. They're just fabulous, fabulous people. I wanted to thank them for everything they've ever done for this community, and they'll be missed. I know they're not going far. You'll see them around, and I believe the catering is still available for now. So, Ken and Dee, I know you probably don't watch our meetings. Why would you sit home and watch our meetings? But thanks. Been a good run. That's all I have. Clerk Moskowitz.
I have nothing tonight, sir.
Thank you, sir. Then seeing there's no further business coming from the board, I'm looking for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it, meeting adjourned. Thank you.